Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my Reiki Corner. Today we're going to be talking about how to attract money with Reiki. Money! Oh my goodness. For so many of us this is just really a dirty word, but actually when we think about it, money is a representation of our contribution to society. The more value we contribute, then the more money that comes to us. And try and think of it like that. So money is a good thing. Money is a good energy. And today when I talk about Reiki, if you've been attuned to Reiki, then of course connect to Reiki when I ask you to do so. If you haven't had any Reiki training, don't worry at all. Instead, I want you to connect to universal energy, a feeling of love, any moments you've had in your life that have just been full of joy, love, fluffiness. That's the kind of feeling I want you to connect to during these exercises. So how to attract money with Reiki in 5 steps. So number 1, I want you to figure out your money block or blocks. We've all got them. It's that I can't do that, I'll never be able to make money from that, I don't have enough money, I can't afford this. All of these blocks, which are thoughts in our head, so the I can't, I'll never, it's not possible, these kind of things. So I want you to figure out what your block or blocks are. And it's quite okay to write them down, bring them up, bring them out, bring them into the open, please. So number 1, figure out your blocks. Number 2, for each block, I want you to think about where did that block come from. So perhaps when you're thinking it, you can even hear a voice in your head, like the voice of a parent or a teacher or a friend saying, you'll never be able to do that. I know I have a few of those. So just figure out where this block is coming from. And please do that for each block that you recognize. Number 3, I want you to connect to Reiki or connect to energy. And when you do this, if you like, you can place your hands on your heart, close your eyes, and just feel this connection to your heart center. And I want you to promise that you will notice whenever money-related thoughts come up. That's all you have to do. You have to notice them, observe them, bring them into your awareness. Okay. Number 4. This is the clever bit. I want you to replace the negatives, the I can't, I'll never be able to, blah, 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 with positive I am statements which are in the present. For example, I'll never be able to make a living as a musician. You can replace that with I am attracting success and prosperity as a musician. I really like I am attracting because it helps you get there. If you simply, you can go, I'm a successful musician. You can try that as well, but you have to really believe it. Has to be believable. So if you're saying, I'm a successful musician, but then the first thing that comes into your head is, well, I'm not, am I? I'm not making any money. Then it might be better to choose something different that you can really believe with all of your being. So I am attracting success to my music business. Is really powerful because in this moment now you are attracting success. So I really hope you can see the difference there. Creating I am statements is a bit of an art, so I just suggest practice like anything, like music in fact. Keep going, keep practicing, and you'll know when you've got the right one because it will feel right. You'll feel it down to your bones that this is right. Which then brings me along to number 5. Which is repeat as much as possible. So anytime a block comes up, think about that block, think about where it came from, bring it into your awareness. and then counteract it with an I am statement. And then repeat the I am statements as often as possible. So there's no hard and fast rules here. If you want to know what I do them in the morning and the evening when I do my Reiki practice anyway, because this kind of primes your mind so that these things are at the forefront of your mind during the day, and then in the evening when you're kind of relaxing, you can then review what's gone on during that day. And it's actually a really good idea, if you can, to say them out loud, to write them down, and eventually take action. Because all of these things bring them out into the real world, from being like a little idea inside your mind into an actual thing in front of you, hopefully money. Or nowadays we just see on a bank account, don't we, the numbers change. And that is how to attract money. So for everything, don't ever take my word for what I'm saying. For all of these things, I want you to try it for yourself. I could give you a list here of all the books I've read about manifestation and money and abundance and all this stuff. But honestly, it doesn't matter so much. What matters is that you go out and you try it and you experiment and you see what works for you and you invent what works for you. So I wish you all abundance. I can actually show you, this is my abundance montage, I guess it's called, behind me on the wall. I was using nature as a form of inspiration for abundance, because in nature there's lots of things. You can see all the stones, thousands and thousands of them, the leaves, the droplets, the moss, and nature is a wonderful teacher and source of inspiration, so this can help you too. Thank you.